Hello, this is part 2 of the real-time board tutorial, and now we are going to create our own real-time board project. Click on the create board button, add a title, add the other participants, press the create button. Here we have our list of templates. You can choose a blank one or a pre-made one. I'll choose the fishbone diagram and press start. Now we wait for our project to load. The project's other partners will be invited only after the board was created. We advise you to use the take a tour and demo board option before you start creating your own boards. Moving on to our project. First off, we can observe that in the upper left corner have appeared two new buttons. The people button, where we can see the participants on this project, or we can see our friend list or the friends who follow us on Facebook. And the second button is the library button, where we have a list of images listing from icons, the shapes, the tables and charts. Here we have the library button, where we can add images from this project or from previous projects, so we don't have to upload them again and again from our PC. To do that, we must first use the Add Picture button in the lower left corner. We can upload pictures from other sites or from our PC. I'll choose one from my computer. Click Open and wait for it to appear. And here we have our picture. To add it to the library, right-click on it and press Add to Library. The file has been successfully added. Now we go and check. Here we have it. We can also add pictures from extension or from our Google Drive. To use the From extension, you'll first have to get it from the Chrome Web Store. And to get images using it, we'll first go to another site. Search for an image. Press the extension button in the upper right corner. Select our image and choose one of the three options. I'll choose the selected area option and pick only the picture. You can also take the whole picture, or you can also take the whole page, or only what's visible. And click the Save button. The screenshot has been successfully saved into the library. Now we go back to our project, and into From Extensions we have our new image. We add it to our project. And here it is. But enough about that. In the center we have the favorite button, which would add our project to our favorite boards list. We have the real-time board project button, which if we click, we'll see details about our project and the participants who are already working on it. The share button, which we'll talk about later, and another button which also we'll discuss later. In the upper right corner we can see who is working right now on the board. As you can see, it's Flavio. And next to it, it's the board chat, where you discuss with the participants from the board. Moving on to the buttons listed in the bottom left corner, we have the zoom in and zoom out button. But we can also use the mouse wheel for this. Next we have the hand tool, which is used only to move around the project. Flavio is working on the project as we speak. Next to it is the arrow button, which you'll probably use the most, because you can select and move any object. See? You can use it to edit texts, and it gives you the possibility to enter an image's settings. You can lock it, put it in the background, bring it forward, duplicate it, and so on and so forth. Here are the pencil and eraser tools. The pencil is used to draw or write a text in different shapes and different colors, but it's just a common pencil. The eraser instead is a lot more stronger than the erasers in other programs. I'll wait for Flavio to complete his drawing. Okay, he's done. And by just going over once, you delete the whole image instead of having to erase the whole image piece by piece. Here is the shapes button, where we have a list of basic shapes: a square, a circle, an arrow, and a line. At its right is the text box button, where you add a text box, let's say for an image. I'll add it here, and you can give it a different background, a different color for the text, different font size. It basically like in a Word document. Okay, we'll delete that. Moving on, we have the stickers. These are reminders. For example, I'm leaving the project, and I know Flavio will come later to work on it. So I leave him a sticker and say add picture. And when he'll come and work on the project, he'll see what I wrote and do what I asked. Next to it is the comment box button, which is used to add a comment next to a specific image or text box without using the board chat and having to specify the exact image or text box. For example, I could go to this text box he's editing right now and say add some more details. Flavio will see that, and if he'll want to, he'll listen to me. The link button, which is next to the comment button, is used to show a relation between two objects, and no matter of its location, the arrow will follow. I'll ask Flavio to demonstrate. We have the link, and now if he would just move the picture around and around. Okay, see, the link always follows the two images. Well done. Now we draw near the end of our project, when we'll create our own real-time board presentation. We go to this button from earlier, click on it, and we choose our object. If we must, we zoom in or out until we have exactly what we want, and press the camera button. This button will take a shot of what we see on the board. Repeat these steps a number of times. Again, press the camera button, zoom out, go to another image. Okay, zoom out. 3. And finally, our final shot. And now we have the play button. Press that button and the slideshow commences. Using the arrows, you will slide from one shot to another, and thus we have our presentation. If you want to exit the presentation, just press the escape button. We also have the delete button, which clears this presentation and allows us to make another one. I'll just press that, clear, and suddenly we lost our presentation. But for the next thing, I'll need at least 2 shots. So, wait a second. Okay. Maybe you want to add between 2 shots you've already taken another shot. For this, click on the link between the 2 images and pull. This will create another shot between the 2 already taken shots. Now that we've finished, you may wonder how to save it on a PC, on an external drive, or even on your Google Drive. This takes us to the share button mentioned early. Click on it. If we want to save it as an image, we firstly have to select the frame we want by right-clicking anywhere on the board, clicking Edit Start View, and choosing only the part we're interested in. Press Done, and then press Save Image. Okay, save. And now we have the image saved on our PC. Also, you might consider saving it as a PDF file. For this, you must have a presentation. The number of shots is equal to the number of PDF pages. Press the share button, and you have the save as PDF file. And finally, you can even post your board on Facebook for friends to follow and see your work. This is the end of our tutorial. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you'll consider using Realtime Board in your future projects.